Well, well, well. Could the Giants have started the 2026 season any worse than this? The answer is no. Well, I guess if they got no hit every game, which they came close on a couple of those games, that could be worse. But went in, Yankees come into San Francisco and sweep the Giants. They scored one run. So I was going to take notes and write down some stuff for y'all, but we'll take a look at the box scores and then I'll just give you my reactions. I live in Dodger country, so I get to hear it from all the Dodger folks around me. It's a great time. But yeah, credit to the Yankees. They handled business. Giants, they were still asleep at the wheel. I know there's reports out there of like, oh, Tony Vitello, sorry if I get his name wrong. That was the wrong hire. It's too soon to tell. I mean, this is a long season, 162 games. Spring, they looked good, but I remember in the NFL, there's been some preseasons where teams go undefeated and they just get dominated in the seasons. I don't put a lot of stock into spring training, but the bats looked pretty good. Overall, it's probably some layoff from World Baseball Classic too. But let's take a look. We'll go to the first game, which was the season opener on Wednesday. That Netflix special, man. Netflix made it look like a WWE event or maybe some UFC works and all kinds of things. Kreischer comes out with all kinds of energy. They have dancers by the cars for the Yankees. They got the trolley for the Giants and dancing in there too. So definitely a spectacle. Netflix putting, I gotta know, money where their mouth is. But I think WWE is with Netflix now, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that's their style. I know Burt Kreischer has a show on there. A lot of his specials are on there. But anyways, let's take a look at the box score and let us walk through some sadness, I guess. Okay, here we are. We had Max Fried going against Webb. Yeah, Webb's the Giants' best pitcher. So going into this game, the one we probably feel most confident about. The Yankees put up 5 runs in the second, 2 runs in the fifth. Why don't we just look at the pitchers real quick? We'll scroll down a little bit. So there you have Webb, 5 innings, 9 hits. Brutal, man. 1 walk. So what's his whip, too? Crazy. 7 runs, only 6 were earned. There was an error, and then he had 7 Ks. So current ERA is 10.8. Wynn came in. I wasn't sure Wynn was going to make the opening day roster, but I think so far he's looked pretty good. He doesn't give up any runs. JT Brubaker pitches 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. And then you have Killian, who I didn't talk about in my bullpen prediction. So good for Killian. But yeah, all the runs were scored in 5 innings on Webb. And then Fried gives up 2 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk. And then, Bird and Doval, that's an extra sting. Doval shut us down. I think he pitched in 2 games and shut us down in both games. Yeah, here you have it. 1 hit for Luis Ariz, another hit for Devers, our 2 lefties on top of the lineup, and then you have 1 for Elliot Ramos. But 6 Ks across this game. Yeah, it wasn't cool. We had baseball practice that day. Actually, we had a game. My son plays in Little League, and so I was checking the score in between innings, and wasn't excited to see what happened here. Judge struck out 4 times, so you would think this was going to be a good game for the Giants, but that was the highlight right there. Judge striking out 4 times. Trent Grisham, 2 RBIs. Giancarlo Stanton hits a home run, I believe, and then Caballero at shortstop. He's fast. That guy's cooks. And then you've Ryan McMahon. I think he hit a jack too. Oh, no, I'm wrong. No jacks. McMahon had 2 RBIs, just like Stanton was 2 for 4. He had an RBI. And then Austin Wells was 2 for 3. So good job, Yankees. All right, so now we're going to game 2 of the series. I'm like, hey, the Giants got to score runs this game, and they got to get more hits. So they had the 3 hits. 0 runs again. This time we get 1 hit, so we get worse. Now, I guess pitching's better because we only give up 3 runs. So this was Schitler versus Robbie Ray. 3-0. Let's just take out our pitchers first. Robbie Ray pitched pretty well. 5 innings, 5 hits, 0 walks, 4 Ks. I'll take that. That's good. Jose Budo gives up a run. And then Eve Miller comes in. Ryan Walker comes in. He, gets 1 guy out. And then Ryan Baruki, if that is how I say his name, he was one of our late signings who came in. So we have another lefty in the bullpen. And then you've Doval pitches again. He strikes out the side. So again, yeah, just add insult to injury. Schitler, 8 Ks and 5.1 innings, man, and a 1-hitter, pitched the gem. So almost a no-hitter for the Yankees here. 13 strikeouts. So Devers strikes out 3 times. Willie Adames strikes out 3 times. Elliot Ramos twice. The only guy who didn't strike out is Luis Ariz, which that's one of the reasons we brought him in. So I guess, hey, if we're looking for some silver lining, that's maybe the only thing that I can say. And then, yeah, let's take a look at Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, 1 for 5. But Aaron Judge, he gets going a little bit. He does strike out 2 more times, so 6 strikeouts across 2 games. But he drives in 2 runs. Stanton drives in another run. And then, yeah, that's really all they needed. That's all they needed to make this happen. So once again, good job on the Yankees. They go up 2-0 on the series. But yeah, I had to hear this one too because now we have baseball practice this day, so I got to hear it from the baseball players and like actually all 3 games. I'm hearing from the Dodger country and just talking smack, so gotta love that. Okay, so this is the 3rd and final game. Again, Giants lose, but we scored a run. So again, finding that silver lining, just desperate trying to find it. Tyler Mahley's pitching, going against Will Warren. Mahley pitched good. I mean, he only went 4 innings, but 5 strikeouts, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. But then Baroki comes in again. He gives up a run. Warren just gives up 1 run, and then their bullpen, shuts the Giants down. Vitello changed the lineup up here, so they have Lee leading off, Chapman second, Ariz now in the 3 hole. He gets 2 hits. Rafael Devers gets 2 hits. Elliot Ramos gets a hit and a walk. Definitely take that. Willie Adames struggling. His current batting average is .091. And then you have Bader's batting 100. Bailey's batting 0. Casey Schmidt started all 3 games at first base. Did not expect that. I'm sure his glove is the best out of all of our options at first base, but he's batting 0 as well. Vitello did say Rafael Devers was DH because he's nursing a hamstring. We'll see. I mean, we know his glove's not fantastic, but Giants do get 9 hits, so I'll take that. Did strike out 8 times, so there's a lot of strikeouts happening for the team. And then we left 7 guys on base, so we just didn't deliver. We had opportunities and just didn't deliver. Yankees, meanwhile, I mean, they scored 2 more runs, but you got Trent Grisham. Judge hit a towering home run. Cody Bellinger hit a nice triple. I mean, it looked good. I didn't like it. But he went 2 for 3. And then you have Ben Rice driving in 2 runs. Stanton getting 2 more hits. So Stanton's currently batting .500. We know he won't keep that up. But the Yankees left 5 on base. So we had opportunities. We just didn't capitalize. Not time to panic. Long season. We play the Padres tonight. That should be starting, I think, in an hour or so. So need to show up. Now playing our NL West rival. The Yankees are a good team. Giants just didn't play like we know they can play. And so onward and upward. It can't get any worse than this, right? So anyways, Giants fans, definitely keep hope alive. The boys need our energy. They need to start scoring some runs, getting some hits, and locking down these games. But other than that first game, I thought the Giants pitched pretty well. So I'll take that for what it's worth. I'll do a review of this week next weekend on Sunday, and so that's going to be my plan. I'll do a review each week that the Giants are playing. So, all right, y'all, take care, and we'll chat with you soon.